Hello everybody, it's Darkson here with another little video. Okay guys, so I've almost got this game to platinum now, and all I need to do is just finish a tutorial or something like that. So I'll do that when I feel like it. So I've been playing with friends, and I have also been playing casual matches online, and one thing seems to be really strange to me, and I'm starting to wonder why. It's sort of in the game. So I understand you get characters that have, they specialize in certain things. Okay, so what happens if you find another character that specializes in the same things? Slash, they have the same kind of thing as you, but a teleport is added in as well. Alright, so the gameplay in the first two matches against this gentleman, what's he called? I'm Superior, and he's got his noob Cybot, and he's a bit of both. He can be in your face, but predominantly he's sort of keep away, zoney, that kind of thing, and then he comes in with his advancing strings, etc. Okay. So I play Jade, and I'm already at a disadvantage because it's Jade. She has nothing really up front, and her only thing is just throwing a lot of projectiles and the shadows move, the one that allows the projectiles to go through her. So obviously Noob Cybot has more or less the same kind of tools. He has he can keep away the zoning and all this stuff. But he has a teleport as well. As you can see, he hit me here with it. So he obviously read that I was going to throw something or whatever. Now, that's good and all, but it sort of begs the question, what's the point of Jade? If a lot of characters that have teleports and good zoning, what can she do about it? She can't really do much, so she can't get in quick enough. You can use the kick to get in, but obviously you're whiffing that kick, so you're just gonna sit there and eat a punish most times. So I don't know, man, it seems a bit odd that she is so limited. I mean, she's good at what she does against characters that don't have that strong zoning, they don't have this teleport. Then she's alright, she's decent. But as soon as you get a character that has those things, even though they're not considered mega zony and mega keep away, it still leaves Jade at a disadvantage against most characters, which is a little bit, I don't know, it just seems unfair. I always seem to choose these characters that are lacking in some way, and I think she's really cool though. This is the problem. So yeah, I have tried a new character, so I'm currently doing Shokan, Risen Emperor variation, but I can play the other one. It's very similar. So I'm trying that, and I've already played a couple matches and I couldn't win any single one of them. Because, just like Jade, Shokan ain't mega great either. I mean, I still think he's better than Jade, but he's not mega great either. He has no overhead except for one of those strings. I think it's the 1-3-2 string that has an ender as an overhead, and the down back 4, which is the hop lunge hammer move that he can control the distance from, which is also an overhead. But I mean, you can down one those. You can even block him if you want. So yeah, it's not mega fantastic, and I don't even think he has any lows besides the back 4 and the down 3 and the down 4 as well. And obviously he has the string, I want to say it's the 2-1 that has a low ender, and that's it. I mean, literally you can sit there and just duck against Shokan and neutral duck the big massive highs that most of his stuff starts with. So yeah, so just another character where I just can't do anything with. So I mean, Shokan, I'm not going to give up on him just yet. I'm gonna carry on practicing. I got his combos down more or less. and I have his moves down more or less, but I just don't have the gameplay down yet, so this might take a little bit of a while. And I don't like losing very often, so I tend to go back to Jade again, and then, you know, I start doing much better. Anyways, so another thing that happens, I feel, is when I'm in this situation currently, where I'm facing a noob Cybot, decent player, he's keeping his distance, he knows exactly what I want to do, I'm going to throw stuff, and he's going to wait for me every single time. Okay, so obviously I took the first game, and you'll see what happens this game, but just look at how long it takes to get a win. You know, sitting there, you're basically playing chicken, and yeah, you're sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting until something happens. Okay, so yeah, I'll speak again in the next match.
Too long.
Final round, fight. Cybot wins. Round one.
Okay, so this example is very similar. I mean, I wouldn't put Raiden as a zoney kind of character, but he can zone. I mean, this lightning bolt thing that he's got is pretty solid. It's got sort of like a angle kind of hitbox kind of thing, which makes it really good. So he can keep me here all the time. So if I start throwing stuff, I mean, the shadows will help. But if I start throwing stuff, he can just teleport like he's doing there. I mean, Scorpion can do this too. With Raiden, it seems a little bit more at a disadvantage for me, because I don't think there's any recovery on this teleport at all, because you can just do it twice without even, you know, it's like a split second and then boom. Even though it says it's 29 frame recovery, you can just go in and do it again. I think there's a 10 frame cancel, and this move, this teleport move of Raiden's, up down, is a 1 frame move, so he's cancelling into another teleport essentially. This is what I think is going on, because 29 frames of recovery is half a second basically, so and I don't see that happening. But yeah, so what I'm trying to say is he can just sit there, stand back, and you know what I mean, I can try and come in with a kick, but he'll punish me, and I can sit in zone, but he can obviously just block it, or he can make the read and just teleport behind me, and there you go. As I said, Scorpion can do this as well. I mean, with Scorpion it's slightly risky because he has to hit, and we all know Scorpion, when he hits, he can carry on and do the second part, amplify, you know, and you think he's not doing it, and then there you go, you're sucking a launcher there for, I don't know, 30% odd. So yeah, so I really would like to know how and why character like Jade is suffering like this. I mean, this is most of the cast. You can do this against her with most of the cast that has a teleport. I mean, Noob Cyber wasn't that bad because I was playing a really good player. I mean, this guy is also pretty decent. I mean, he understands what he's doing, but it's even worse because he can just sit there and teleport. I mean, I try and get him here and there, but you know what I mean, it's just not easy where you have to just sit and concentrate on when he's going to teleport the whole time, especially if you can just sit there and teleport down one like everything else in this game. It seems like you need a fast mid for everything because everybody down ones in this game. Anyway, it sounds ranty and all, but it's just, I mean, for a character like Jade, who's been in Mortal Kombat for quite a number of years, everybody wanted her in the game, but this is the treatment she gets, so it just seems a bit, you know, a bit of a, how can I say, a bit of a downer for me. It really is. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to carry on anyway. Like I said, I still need a bit more games under the belt. I mean, my strategy was to get the Platinum Trophy first, so I might be lagging behind by a month or so. But that was, you know, that's my deal. I mean, I don't play games just to make videos. I play it to entertain myself, and I platinum games that I like. So yeah.
Fate.
Round 2, fight.
Right, so to cap this video off, like I mentioned before, it is a bit ranty, but it's just something that I got to get used to. So I'm still not happy with how similar a lot of these things in the game look compared to Injustice 2. So that's something I have to get used to. It is a frustration. It's always on my mind when I play, because it just seems zone heavy and down one all the time. I'm not saying I don't down one, but you can do something unsafe and literally down one, because most people's punishes is like 7 or 8 frames and they start with a high, unless you're Jackie, which has a 9 frame mid for everything, and it feels like she's virtually plus on everything. So yeah, so it just seems like certain characters, they have, oh yeah, she's good at zoning, but yeah, you just find out somebody that's half decent at zoning and they have extra tools, better tools than you, and there you go. And then you get characters like pressure characters like Jackie, and then she has everything and you can't do anything about it. That's why she's top tier, just like Scorpion, just like who's the other one, Sub-Zero, Jax, all these people. So it just feels to me that you need to play a top tier character to just sort of be good at this game, which I think is not really cool. I don't think it's cool at all. Anyway, guys, thanks for listening. Cheers.